all the things we say and do.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Beneficial to all concerned.
And our reflection today will be from Steve Gottschall-Myers.
Gracious God, it's good to be here, and as we gather in Rotary in this small corner of the globe, eating breakfast, we're grateful to be part of an international organization where people are meeting right now, maybe having lunch, maybe having dinner, maybe engaged in service projects to show that indeed service is above self. So for the blessing of being part of this wonderful organization, Rotary, we give you thanks. In this local part of our Rotary world, we are looking forward to our golf outing, and we pray for a successful outing as well as for the success of the Garden of Health. And more locally, we think of our young people, parents, teachers, administrators, as schools start up again. Bless them, may they have a more or less normal school year. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Steve. Well, you know, past couple of weeks, we've been talking about what a busy fall we're going to have. So this is the week, folks. This is the week of the golf outing. From what I can have observed online, it looks like the weather is going to be favorable. So it looks like we're going to have a great day. Can we have an update from the golf committee on how we're looking?
I don't see Lon here, but we're in great shape. We maxed our number of golfers. We have 32, 33 foursomes. We have some really good set of sponsorships. And just saying to the guys here, all we have to do is make sure that there's enough people there to make it run smoothly. We have a lot of new people coming because of the, there's Lon here. Anyway, we have everything going. As you said, it looks great. It's going to be a good tournament, but we need the people to make sure it runs smoothly because we want these people. There are a lot of new people here this year. We want them back next year, so we want to run it smoothly. So anybody that can come up and help out even for 2 hours or so or something, we really appreciate it. So we have enough people up there. But it looks great, and the committee really worked with details.
I was just going to say that. Here's a sign-up sheet for volunteers. We can still use some help here and there. And did you mention how many golfers we get?
Yeah, full load of golfers. I don't know the final for sponsorships. I know we had a lot.
We did good on sponsorship, so things came together. I'm glad we started in January, Frank. And it's been busy the last 2 months, so appreciate everybody's help, and we'll send this around.
Lon, for setup on Friday, what time are you anticipating starting that?
Yeah, 11 at the latest. I'll probably be there around 10:30, but we'll get, once we get everybody there, we'll get started.
Thank you. Yes, Bud?
Yeah. I want to make a comment on that about help. Just a quickie. When my dad was in Rotary, and there was a Rotary project, it seemed like it was a most family affair because even back when he was in JC's in Allentown, and he was always involved in community service, and he instilled in the family, the helpful and community service. So I want to encourage just bring up these projects can be a family affair. So by all means, try to get your spouses and your kids involved in them, and that way you get that background help. And you also build that in the family about community service. And this is a good project to get it started.
Thank you, Bud. Yeah, this is, all indications are we're going to have a great event. So like Frank said, We need that kind of background support to make their event run smoothly. And that leads us into our next big thing that's coming up, which we, if things go great on Friday, we're gonna have a lot to talk about when the district governor comes to visit us at our next meeting. So next week, District Governor Len will be here. So if we can have as much attendance as possible, it'd be a great opportunity to invite a guest. If you'd like to bring a guest on that week. And we will be having a board meeting after that club meeting because District Governor Len did want to meet with the board while he was here. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay. Excuse me. There's a couple of other events coming up. I guess while we're on the topic of golf, Frank, did you want to make your announcements now?
Yes, I received two invitations here. The Harleysville Lions on Friday, September 30th, are having their golf outing at the Rotary run. And I did communicate with him, and I had asked him, I said, it's easier to sell yours if you come to ours. Unfortunately, he was on vacation at the time. He says he couldn't get his people, but he said next year he'll be glad to help us out if you let him know. The other one is also at the Rotary run. It's going to be Quakertown's. Quakertown is sending. I did contact other Rotary clubs, and Quakertown is sending a foursome to us, and their date is on Tuesday, October 4th. So I gave it to Val, and she'll have it in the notes, fix that. But it would be nice. I'm planning on playing, and if I can get 3 other guys at least, so that we can have it. Guys. What? We talked about that. Actually, you're guys. I'm sorry, you're guys now. When I go to the restaurant, my wife sits there and they say, "How are you guys doing?" And she reminds me, and I said, "You're all guys now." I'm all guys. Guys is equity. But so there are the 2 dates will be on there. If we have a foursome, I'd like to get a foursome at least for each one, so we can get them in next year for us.
Thank you, Frank. As we have different projects that we do and things like I think it's the second Saturday at the Garden of Health, and we're partnering with the North Penn Rotary. These reciprocal things that we do for each other, especially for things like the golf tournament, are important for us and for the other clubs. So please keep those things in mind. Oh, yeah.
The Souderton Telford Club is going to do a sort of a weekend type of thing. It will be at the Telford Lake Market.
Yeah, it's right across. It's in our municipal parking lot. The Telford event happens every Wednesday evening.
Okay.
5:30 to 8:30.
August 31st. They have a bunch of time slots, and we can put up our tent as well, our Rotary tent, and they'll have theirs too. But it's just to invite people to Rotary. They have some time slots that somebody can help out. Times here, it goes from 4:30 to 8:30. So 2 hours, that's all it is. So if there's time for an hour or two,
Whatever you do.
we can try to promote Rotary. So, I'll pick it up. When is the vacation? August 31st. Okay.
Thank you, Gary. There's a couple of other local events coming up, and I'll mention these just because they were communicated to me from other clubs. But on September 13th, which I think is a Tuesday, the Quakertown Rotary Club is having their clam bake. The description of the event sounded pretty awesome. So if you want to have a look at that, if you go on the district calendar, I think it's on there, and you'll be able to click on it to get more details about it. The croquet tournament is coming up on September 17th. Gary, do you have an update on that?
No, Lisa.
Lisa does? Okay.
To say I'm getting excited about it is a total understatement. I'm gonna send this around one more time, in case you weren't here last week. It's just a sign up to help us out with some sodas, just a 12-pack that you can sign up for. I appreciate that. We're doing well. More sponsorships are always needed, so consider us, and thank you if you have already. Do you have anything else?
Everything is going very well. We're going to, tonight we're meeting, we're going to go over teams, is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Our sponsorships are this close to really being where we want to be to make this very profitable. Pay for the equipment that we're purchasing through Rotary, but it will be Rotary's equipment. So we're very close to making this very successful. So tonight we're going to try to put together teams. If you want to be on a team, that Lisa made, Sandy, Marcia, Chuck, we are Chuck. Let one of us know if you want to, Chuck. So let one of us know if you want to be on the team, okay, or if you want to do a sponsorship.
Yes, and if you do play on a team, the fees do include a very nice lunch from Bruno's food truck. We're gonna have cookie platters and cookies, chips, pasta salad. It's gonna be, that's all included for the day, so.
Okay, one more thing.
We
You
didn't talk
don't
about
have
Bruno.
to have experience. You could have as much experience as Ledward's over there, okay? He played when he was this big, okay, but he has to play the games, right?
Yeah, I hate to beat everybody.
I understand. We will put him on the experience.
Len learned everything on the internet.
We'll put him on the experience team. There'll be experienced teams, we play experienced teams, and novices that have to play years and play against each other.
When I'm president, I'm gonna do that.
Are you saying you're going to raise your hand to be the vice president?
He wants to be the president until 2024.
He wants more experience.
To sign up to join beverage.
Gary, I'm just curious, do you guys have to use like one of those the landscapers, they have those rollers to like kind of smooth out the surface of the ground?
Interesting you say that, right? The event is going to happen at the Kingstone Church. Let's get back on that flag, we're going to cut the lawns off the length. I want it this long, we're going to start with both. And it would be like this. And also we're going to have somebody from Bernie come over and roll the.
Ooh, that's going to be nice.
If it gets a rain before, then you roll it down.
Who knows, proceeds going? I can't, no, Dan.
Barnabelle?
No.
Keystone opportunities.
No opportunities there.
All right.
You were close.
But good try,
That's a good guess. When in doubt, say Garden though.
Thank you, Lisa and Gary. Okay. September 19th, the Bluebell Rotary Club is having their golf outing. I don't think they have like a large number of players that they're allowed to have for that outing. Like their max is pretty low, so they may be full up at this point. Now, in October, there's two events on the 15th: the District Rotoclass event and the District Polio event. Randy, do you have any updates for the Rotoclass event?
No, I don't. And I've been watching for my emails.
Okay.
We're still working out some details for that. So
Okay.
just save the date at this point.
Yep.
Next week or so, I should have information on ticket sales.
Thank you. You know, in that polio event, you've probably been reading a lot about polio in the news. It's not just New York State now, it appears, but, and it's kind of, I don't know if that's a symptom of the drought and standing water and so forth, but there's seems to be a lot of that's in the news recently, so, and right around us. Really. And then the Halloween parade's coming up and the Family Fun Fest on October 22nd. I think Dean's online. Do you have any kind of updates, Dean?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I received the raffle tickets, so we'll be handing those out in the next meeting or so. And I got permission from the school to use their parking lot for the parade. The Indian Valley Middle School is under construction, but it should be fine by the time of the event. Also, while I have your attention, the fair parking at the 4-H, I got the dollar amount. We collected $9,800, and we did $4,900 on Friday, the day that the Rotary helped. So that was a nice boost for the clubs. That's it. I'm
Thank
done.
you. Okay, thank you, Dean. Any other comments or any other questions or comments? Yes, Randy?
I know it's a busy weekend. I just want to bring up the OPE events again that are the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The evening on Friday evening, the Saturday morning is the mental health awareness walk that will be coming up our Main Street in Telford from Landis Block, Nice Creek there, all the way up to our borough building and municipal lot where the night market is. And then I'll be going back, and then there'll be events Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and then service Sunday morning. So I know it's a very busy weekend, but if you aren't mind, please come out. So,
Excellent, thank you, Randy.
and I was going to suggest that early on that Rotary would help with parking or something, but I know it's like a nightmare weekend for Rotary, so with the croquet tournament and stuff, so I didn't suggest that.
Okay. You know, unless we maybe reach out to the high school students, maybe? Parking for the Hope event?
I don't know, I believe it might be covered at this point.
Oh, okay.
Early on, I did not, and
Whenever I reach out to the students, I have to know exact times they're gonna be here, and exactly what they're gonna be doing.
yeah.
Okay,
They weren't always that specific, but now it's like getting.
Yeah, Terry Durstein would be the contact for that. He was here the other week, for Sweatshirt Oak. But I believe that's covered.
okay, excellent, thank you, Randy. Anyone else? Yes. Oh. So we did the 50-50 this morning. I guess we want to pull this in. Anyone want to buy tickets? Sounds like Dan wants to. Looks like Dan wants to buy one.
$5, whatever that is.
Okay.
I think you get 10 tickets.
Trying to see who's on.
Right here, 31. Thanks. Okay, anyone else for the raffle?
Did you get this raffle?
I did not get scrappled, no.
Second rule.
Okay, we're going to have a club assembly today. I think one of the most important things I'd like to talk about is membership. I know we've had, Jim, was there any other meetings aside from the one we had at Costco that day? Okay. So one thing that was put together that was handed out to you this morning is we do have new cards for to hand out to people to invite them to our meetings. Now, if you remember, the past couple of weeks, we kind of had that theme of inviting people to, or getting people involved in Rotary, start with something as simple as an invitation. This is exactly how I got involved in Rotary. Dan slid one of these cards across the table to me and invited me to a breakfast at Peter Becker, and that's how I got invited to a meeting. That's how I got involved in Rotary, and that's what led me to be speaking to you this morning. So it can be as simple as that. You know, when you're having a conversation with someone, just hand them one of these cards, say, you know, you're certainly invited to come visit us, have breakfast if you wish, and just to see what Rotary is about.
If they haven't seen it, can you explain what's on the card?
Okay, so the front says we meet every Wednesday at 7 a.m. at the Franconia Square Cafe and Market. Gives the address. Says you are invited to join me and the Harleysville Rotary Club for a brief 1-hour breakfast meeting. And on the back, you can put your contact information if you want to have them contact you with any questions. Right. And the HarleysvilleRotary.org website is on there. At our meetings, you will learn how Rotary sees a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. Any questions about that? Yes, Steve?
I have a question. I have a guy who's interested. What can I tell him is the kind of annual cost?
Well, right now, our quarterly dues are $80.
That includes the new breakfast arrangement, right?
Yes, yep, yeah, I think we tacked on an extra 10 for the new breakfast arrangement. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have cards here.
Is that? Okay, so if you want to have a supply of cards to carry around with you, there's a box up here at the front table. Please make sure you grab some before you leave. Carry around with you.
John, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you bring some to the golf outing?
That's a great idea. We're going to make sure we bring some of these to the golf outing so we can hand them out to golfers if they're interested. Yes, Lon.
That's a good point. I was gonna say, bring croquet, bring any kind of brochures, to hand out on Friday.
Yeah, and brochures for the Fun Fest team too.
John,
Some kind of a flyer, yeah.
John, can you hear me?
Yes, yep.
I had a couple of the old ones, and I made up baskets for our raffle at the golf course. So I just filled my name and phone number on the back, but bring some updated ones. And I would suggest that anybody that's bringing or donating a basket, that they also put those cards on there. So whoever wins that, at least maybe it could spark somebody's interest.
Excellent idea. Okay. Thank you. Anything else? Well, are there any other committees that have anything that would like to report or to discuss? I know membership is one of our hot topics, and we want to we'll have a busy fall. I think as we spring, have like a maybe relaxing holiday season. We spring into the new year. We want to come into that with some energy and see if we can do some things to grow the club and raise our visibility within the Harleysville community. Next, I think we're going to do Rotary Trivia.
Are we ready?
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be.
Skip right to the question. Just get right there.
You want to hum the theme?
On the theme, that's right. See, that's right. There we go. All right, if you would please.
Live from the Trivia Cafe, Rotary Trivia. Join us as one play with the family. How about the Rotary? I'm your announcer, Larry Moss, here with your host, Hello, Jackie!
All right, let's get started by telling the audience about today's grand prize.
Let's direct our attention to our spokesperson, Marsha Bow.
Whoa!
Today we're playing for a high fashion floral tote bag. Carry all your essentials in style. Our coat features the perfect flanked handles, a zippered top, a sure snap flap that will keep your belongings safe and secure. A white clean shell guarantees your coat will always look fantastic. Retail value of today's grand prize, it's a tote load of money.
That's a fair amount of money, that's a lot. But you know, I could see, the tote bag, if you put your top in there, it's a tote bag. But if you put your underwear in there, would it be a briefcase? I'm not sure. All right, it only gets better. It has to. All right, how about whatever's that?
Whatever's next. But today's contestant was selected at random from our studio audience just moments ago. For the correct answer, the prize is in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to Sandra Piper.
There's no underwear in there. Yes. Yeah. Got it. Well, let's see. This is membership month, so let's ask a couple questions about that. What is Rotary's membership society? Rotary has a membership society. It is a sponsor of 25 or more new members. You can become a member. If you've had 25 years of membership, if you've been that long, you're eligible, or 25 years of membership growth. Rotary International recognizes that. So what do you think? Now, we do have the lifelines. This could be tough.
25.
25. You know, the old
Answer 25.
Yes. All right. We have all the things. Ask your friend, 50-50. Ask the audience.
My goodness. Like
Two of those, that's right. Yeah, two 50-50s. Yeah. Let's poll the audience.
Because I don't, I've never even.
How about that? Yeah, prior to doing this question, neither did I. So, all right, audience, how many think it's A? All right. A. Frank, yeah, Frank's on board. Okay.
Some audiences are more than one another.
Yeah, right. Okay. Sponsor of 25. These are people who have brought in more than 25 members. How about B? No, I don't see any. How about C? Clubs that have 25. That'd be long.
Everybody saw Frank's game.
Yeah, right. And how about 25 years of membership growth? You can count on that every week.
So I'm going to say A.
A. I think good answer. Final answer. And here we go. Let's see, Dan, what it's not. If you can remove the incorrect answers. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Quickly, too.
Okay, and speed down. And. Oh, wait. There it is. You are correct. 25. These are people who have sponsored over 25 members. So, but as always, but wait, there's more. There's actually a membership society, and honestly, I was unaware of it. It wasn't until I know it was membership month. But Rotary gratefully acknowledges dedicated members who have demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to sharing the gift of Rotary. These people of action have expanded Rotary's reach by sponsoring
25 or more new members. Now, there's a platinum level where it's 75 or more, and there are, believe it or not, a number of people, and if you go on the site, they'll list the individuals' names. Gold, 50 to 74, silver, 30 to 49, but interestingly enough, bronze is 25 to 29, and as I look through the list, District 7430, there was a member there, and believe it or not, some of you may know her, Amanda Helwig, the Springfield Township Flower Town Club. She has brought in over 25.
She's a prison warden now. She's a prison warden. That's how she gets her members.
So it's a pretty good thing, but there was some in that upper one.
13 times served.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, keep bringing people on board. You can get on that list as well. So thank you, Blake. Enjoy your tote bag. There are no underwear included.
Sure.
Good job.
No way of nothing.
No, it comes with a carry bag. We should put it in the bag.
So, maybe we should have an incentive, a club incentive. So if you bring in 25 members, maybe we'll get your own safety vest with your name on it when we do the highway cleanup. No, but I mean, if you think about it, I mean, we have so many people in our community. I mean, I know that there are a lot of people even at this restaurant here who are curious about what we're talking about. And as you're out and about in the community, make sure you carry a supply of these with you. You know, as I always say in Harleysville, you know, you always meet your friends and neighbors at one of three places, for me anyway, Hennings, Ace Hardware, or Harleysville Beverage. That's where I was bumping into people that I know. So, yeah, so.
Hey, John.
Yes.
It'd be nice to have a sign maybe out there that says something about, join our club or something, a place, it doesn't have that we meet, but there's nothing out there like in that I know.
Okay, so like kind of something that has more phrasing on it to encourage people to pop their head in. Yeah.
Maybe you could put like who's speaking that day, what they're speaking about, or who you're representing.
How about that sign?
Put our air dancer out there.
Air dancer. Larry, you find the air dancer yet?
Yeah, well, kinda, sort of. The air dancer was over at storage at Peter Becker, and then we had a flood in January, and everything got moved around, and then the workmen came in, and then they moved it again, and finally found the thing in the boiler room. The fan, but the actual air dancer is AWOL. Oh boy. And I don't know where that is. But what we can do here, we can fix this. We'll bring the fan, somebody can stand on it. Perfect, right?
Is that on lawn sign-up sheet?
We don't need a, yeah.
I volunteer to truck.
You just have to have them dressed in a blue jumpsuit or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But that is a great idea, and I think someone had mentioned maybe if we can ask about putting some of our cards at the counter. That might be a good idea too, at least while we're having the meeting. You know, people are looking, where they're standing in line waiting to pay, having to peek in here, I want to grab one on the way out.
Can we pass the cards around and everybody can?
Oh, I thought we did, okay.
I think I get Dinah.
Why isn't Larry Moss on there? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Card information.
So, Larry, you brought the box in? Right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be at the outing on Friday?
I don't know.
All right.
I can bring it. I can get it up there.
I mean, I can bring the box.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to volunteer for the day and I'll be there for the setup, so.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
Take
bring
it,
the
then
box.
we'll know it's there.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
See how old these are.
Any brags or sags this week? Yes, Lisa?
Okay, so I was sitting and reading this article the other day, and it was all about how to keep your community safe by keeping the trash picked up, graffiti off the walls within 24 hours, keeping your grass, and that there was an actual study done that kind of proved this theory. So I was sitting there, I said to my husband, hey, you should really read this article. He says, what's it called? And I looked back, and who do you think wrote it? Our very own Randy.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am?
Both are brags and sags, or sags and brags. So I lost my phone on a nuclear power ride at Six Flags Saturday.
Oh, no.
Didn't realize how much of my life was on that phone. So the last few days have been very stressful. But I got a new phone, finally it's working. Second brag and sag is that my son got on the nitro ride and it was like straight up, and the ride got stuck. I didn't know right away that he was on that ride. So I waited and waited. Everyone comes out, the ride's closed, he's not moving. So he goes up a little bit more and it's stuck again. At this point, I'm starting to like panic internally. So I go out and these teenage kids are like, oh man, the ride's closed. I thought, oh man. My son may or may not be on that ride. So I go up there, he's nowhere to be seen. Everyone's off the ride. I come back down. I have no phone. I don't know what time it is. I have no sense of time. He finally comes walking around the side, and I'm about to lose it. And I go to hug him, and he puts his arms out. It's like, don't cry. But he was like, it's not.
That's good.
That was so long that you could chew on. Valerie, just push him away, just push him away.